T20 Test on one day. India, England, Australia. Waadaplaya.
Welcome back, everyone. We completed day 3 in Chennai, second test match between India and England. What a day for India. With all the pitch talk, not playing through the batsman, dust bowl, and number 8 batsman scoring a magnificent 100. We will talk all about that today. SD, the wicketkeeper, to review our content and tell us all about what happened on day 3. Welcome to the show, SD.
Thanks, Suman.
So, walk us through the day. What happened today? Why England was unhappy to begin with, pitch, and then how the day ended.
Fantastic. So there are a lot of ups and downs. So India started to lose initial wickets. Quite disappointing. They studied the innings later on. If you look at the scores in a highlight, Rohit and Shubman got out to not more than 25 runs each. And Pujara was very disappointing on a run out. Great. Kohli is back to form. He scored 62 runs. If you look at the lead that what we have taken, the target is 482, high target that we are given to England. No doubt, route is there, and they still have 7 wickets. So, cricket is a funny game. Anything can happen. If you look at the records, Ashwin, what a game today! Excellent 100, and that quick 148 balls. Moeen Ali as well bowled well, 4 wickets, and Leach as well 4 wickets. They still dominate from the spin department.
So all in all, it is in India's day. And
long day for England tomorrow and day after. We need a fantastic batting from Root and the other batsmen if they have to draw the game. A great day to watch out for tomorrow.
Folks, the wicketkeeper, this pitch, how was his performance?
Excellent. I always adore wicketkeepers, their efforts, be it a 10-over game or a test match or any kind of format, right? Folks, today, my observation is he stayed very low. He knew the bounce. He was not quick to stand up, ball is delivered. And second main thing he followed is he waited for the ball. He didn't go and grab the ball for the stumping or for any kind of beat and delivery. He waited for the ball to come to him. And the stump out that he did for punt, he had not more than half a second to react. The ball came in between the bat and pad. In a flash, he had the ball near him, took off the bails. Generally, what happens, wicketkeepers go a little panic. They'll search for half a second where the ball is. Folks, he waited. Perfect execution. And we can see his outfit at the end of the day. Complete mud. So that's the effort the wicketkeeper invests in a particular day in any format of the game.
So switching to Ashwin's records, the second batsman after Ian Botham to score a century and take 5 wickets in an innings. He went past names of Jack Collis, Shakib Al Hasan, Mushtaq Mohammed, and Gary Sobers.
Yeah, this had to happen. He had to go into the record books at one point of his career. Was bowling consistently well throughout his international tenure. But today he knew his role, he knew the pitch, he knew the climate, and he knew the situation. And then he counter-attacked the bowling. So that made a lot of difference.
The most 5 wickets hauls in Test cricket behind Kumble. Kumble has 35 and R. Ashwin has 28. Vishak Shankar Narayana, when he was in 50, he commented saying impressive 50 from Ashwin proves all the more that if you get stuck in, you can still bat on this pitch. So that's a big statement for English followers. Yeah. One other aspect which is always funny and I love it is poor old Modi's reactions. On day 1, his reaction is any thoughts on wicket dismissal. On day 3, he says brilliant 50 from Kohli. So that's exactly a good segue. Kohli adjustment to technique in second innings.
Definitely massive adjustment, I would say. If you look at the dismissal in the first innings, there was a huge gap between bat and pad. He knew the ball is going to spin. Probably he got carried away with the loop and then the driving length. He got out bowled. But I'm sure he did a lot of homework. He did practice well. He would have gone very low with a straight bat in the practice. If you see the first pick, that is how the position should be. Front hand, elbow should be up, head down. You should be watching the ball while the backhand should be loose. And main technique is your head should be above your foot and your back leg should be a little bent. If you straighten your back leg, there are possibilities that your bottom hand will come into play and you may play in the air. So this is the technique what Kohli followed and he has succeeded.
Yeah, it was stark difference, and in television commentary as well, they were showing the difference between his adjustment on first innings where there was bat and pad gap, and then second innings he was playing close to the body. He was turning towards either fine leg or square leg, the similar delivery which came from Moeen Ali. And you can see the difference in scores. He got out in duck in first innings and second innings he scored a half century. Thanks for sharing. I'm sure youngsters will find that very, very useful, SD. Okay, so switching to Ashwin and a couple of fan moments. Before that, Purval Modi requested us to discuss the leg before not out of Joe Root at the end of the day. What are your thoughts there?
Thought as a viewer, I would say that should have been given an out, right? But if I talk as an umpire, if I was an umpire, right, then I would be facing a different situation when I'm taking a call. Minute of the time to take a decision if the ball is going to hit the stumps or not. And if there is a small doubt in my mind as well, I wouldn't want to take a risk in giving the batsman out. Probably the umpire was taking the benefit of the doubt. So it was tough, I would say.
Got it. Hopefully that doesn't cost too much for India. Okay, so switching to Ashwin's century. Mohammad Siraj celebration. Johnny Paul wanted to know what we thought about his celebration after Ashwin's century.
I mean, looking at the pick, I would probably, if I haven't watched the match, I would say Siraj scored a century, right? So he was so happy for Ashwin. Any batsman would feel happy if there's a partner enjoying and celebrating and cheering. It shows the attitude, the personality, and then the way they play the game. It'd be Siraj or any kind of cricketer across any other nation, right? They enjoy their partner's success. So, I mean, we are happy to see such a sight.
Tim Payne's commentary is perfect. I hope he was watching. In Sydney Test, he was chirping away to Ashwin saying, "Your teammates don't even like you, Ash." Amazing picture courtesy BCCI. The entire dressing room is standing up when there is century, and like you said, Siraj celebrating as if it was his 100. And at the end of the day, Ashwin in the press conference did acknowledge, was amazing to see how excited Siraj was when I got my 100.
Exactly. I mean, when he scored the 100, it's not only the pavilion who stood up. So he had the remaining 20,000 people who are indirectly his teammates applauding him. So that's how home ground plays a big role for any player.
Crowd absolutely loved it. What else can Ashwin ask for? It is a dream come true for anybody, any cricketer or anyone. Okay, on that note, this has been ultra useful, SD. From the day review to the adjustment of Kohli's technique, how folks' wicket-keeping techniques have come to his fruition, reviewing the LBW decision, and finally, celebratory moment of Mohammad Siraj acknowledging Ashwin Test century. Thanks very much, SD. Appreciate your inputs. Going into day 4, this is all setting like an India victory, and hopefully we will talk to you soon. Thank you very much.